from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight, we put a bow on Week 15 with a good Monday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Drive on the ground with Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They go play action here on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are we going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Dancing to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is when you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So the running back gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Ready.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Craig. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. And he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. He'll look to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. Blocked right. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And he fires one that's intercepted. not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run. This is Allen. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. So nothing doing there, and it'll be fourth down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage. There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The throw over the middle, taken in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Kevin King with a pick.
And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, L.A.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they broke it up.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. The 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, you guys fielded that deep in the end zone. I think most coaches want him to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. A quick pass to Cobb.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Craig.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So,
touchdown, Detroit! A big play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions just continue to roll. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Akers again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Calling a gain of yards. They get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. Touchdown! From 3 yards out.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Looking to throw. Daniels can't get away, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the save. And they'll bring it 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Daniels looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And take it right at the 35. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll run with Allen.
72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
Room here to run. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
And that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral him, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. I don't know if it'll be remembered. They're probably so mad that the run went for that long.
Wonder if they were thinking pass in that situation as opposed to run and being caught a little bit out of position. Fortunately, he's able to track him down.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Terrell Lewis, his second sack of the night. And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting the sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block. They have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Dependable safety back all games. They went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number.
Okay, ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here's another interception.
Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like the game believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
They're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful up to the block earlier. This time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things for this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 30, 10, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Lions.
Again, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Allen. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Allen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Cycle.
On 1st down, Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the side. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Craig. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Off play action. Daniels. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Lions 65, Rams 32.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
In prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions. I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive. The streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class. Seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united. A legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things. I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm Stephen. Whenever I'm in your town, the Warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live forever. Oh. New goals. New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego. Since the world full of villains, then let's introduce the heroes. We the good guys, no blood on our hands. Hands Cheeto, she is okay. Finna, guaranteed. Don't move back. Type of view is that on the globe? It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, lend a helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that in the mirror oversold. Call me Reason A, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give him hell, getting done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't cough drop. Tell them hard for their health.
Al fin han encontrado el negrito con los colorados, el mejor desde Colombia a los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todo, tus raperos favoritos paniqueados, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos jautados. Acuérdate que
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll be watching the Falcons leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he...
So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, McDaniel. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. McDaniel. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McDaniel. And he's got it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Already in the first call, he sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock him out. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 4th down, McDaniel. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack. And it's a on down. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right now. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens.
Chopper chain a game when the QB chain birth most of chains in the game. No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, only got it.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Throwing on first down. McDaniel. Zacchaeus here hauling it in.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams,
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He hit on all 6 of his passes on that opening drive, including the final throw for a touchdown, as these guys start here 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. McDaniel. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McDaniel. And his pass incomplete.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then we've got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Falcons.
Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDaniel. And complete this one to Patterson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been complete this entire game.
His percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 4th down, McDaniel.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he's
brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown! Cordero Patterson from 8 yards out. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McDaniel. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. McDaniel flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. McDaniel. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3-down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel. And it's caught. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Back to throw. McDaniel. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And Charles, if you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the defense will put in their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive play. Instead, just going for the first down.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. McDaniel is going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On third down, McDaniel. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. On first down, McDaniel. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McDaniel. That's brought in downfield by London. On 1st and 10, McDaniel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Sliding out of it, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Bryan Edwards, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth. But they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Throwing on first down, McDaniel. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaken up on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On first down, McDaniel.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now Patterson to start the drive.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc. To throw on second down. McDaniel.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun. McDaniel. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
On 1st and 10, McDaniel. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. McDaniel. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 3-0 after one on EA's. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, touchdown number 18 of the year as they have taken the lead.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Off play action. McDaniel. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Off the play fake. McDaniel. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they want this ball on the field across the 45. That will go for 26 and a 1st down. Back to throw. McDaniel. That's going to be caught by Pitts. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown there. Kyle Pitts with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. McDaniel. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Falcons are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A great play there. His 25th touchdown.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had 3 touchdowns.
Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got him in, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain movement? All the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Second and 2. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On third and 2, McDaniel. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw. McDaniel.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Falcons will extend their lead. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, 2 cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium.
To throw on second down, McDaniel. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. To throw on third down, McDaniel. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Another completion right back to Patterson.
Only 3 there on the screen at second down. Back to throw. McDaniel forced out to his left. And this throw will be intercepted.
Jalen Thompson picks it. Oh, he shifts past him. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Their lead is diminished a little bit here after he threw the interception. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. J.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Off play action. McDaniel. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but they're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help.
And here now come the Falcons. Throwing on 1st down. McDaniel. That's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDaniel got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 5 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And
his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
His throw caught right around the 6. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Drake London, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel. That's into the hands of Edwards. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McDaniel. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back to throw. McDaniel. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average. That means you've made every throw, very few drops by your receivers. You've moved the ball effectively every time out.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down.
Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Falcons have taken a 13-0. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
Off the play fake. McDaniel. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, McDaniel. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. McDaniel. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. McDaniel. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time. Looking to throw. McDaniel.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
quarterback leading this offense back out, and he's connected on.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it down before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On first down, McDaniel. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Drake London, his intended target.
That'll bring up second down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception. So that's...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. And it's been...
Off play action. McDaniel. And for the third.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts, the game like big pitch, came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't find my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Gang time in it. Gang time. I don't follow trends.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Falcons are able to answer the early 3 points and take it from. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel buying time to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard kick.
And they need a ball this year. He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throws right back to London, complete again. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him. It's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And caught by London. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll look to throw again. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. 10-7 our score after one right here on the... Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Touchdown! Cordell Patterson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed... Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had 3 touchdown passes in that game a week ago. He's got 2 already here in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McDaniel into the hands of London. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Operating from the gun, McDaniel. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. McDaniel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, McDaniel. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said.
Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down now with that clock rolling. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
Back to throw. McDaniel looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the air on 2nd down. McDaniel. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On 1st and 10, McDaniel.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To throw again, McDaniel. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. McDaniel. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he's...
The Falcons ready to take over.
Throwing on 1st down. McDaniel. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, McDaniel. Right back to Pitts again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricated dreams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take a $250,000, hella final. Take off the false flag, take off perception.
It's Madden NFL 20.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. On 1st and 10, McDaniel. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. McDaniel, flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Looking to throw. McDaniel. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Brian Edwards with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons use the early turn.
Out is their quarterback for this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down.
The pass there over the middle to start things out. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Off the play fake, McDaniel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw. McDaniel. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, McDaniel. And that will be incomplete.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers